Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining me today at the National Press Gallery. Bonjour et merci de me voir rejoint à la Galerie Nationale de Presse. My name is Michael Coto, and I am the representative for Don Valley East in Toronto. And I'm here today to launch a process that aims to protect employees who work from home, to raise awareness about the issue of employers who remotely monitor their employees, and to lead a national discussion about how to best protect workers, to protect their privacy, and to set the rules for employers. Work life has changed in many ways during COVID. The balance of maintaining our economy while keeping people safe, the juggling act of trying to meet family and work responsibility. As Canadians retreated to the safety of their home, their work followed. In the first year of the pandemic, up to 60% of Canadians worked from home. Along with these changes, we saw a drastic increase in the use of surveillance by employers. Demand for surveillance software increased by almost 90% in 2020. Surveillance software ranges from basic technology like webcam and keystroke capturing to more sophisticated methods, like the use of artificial intelligence and facial recognition to rate workplace performance and output. The increase in working from home was not matched by the safeguards of employees, for employees. Employers could be monitoring your keystrokes and your facial expressions without your consent, with no data safeguards. There are currently weaknesses in our current system designed to protect Canadian workers. The collection, use, and disclosure of personal information for commercial activities are regulated by the Personal Information Protection and Electronic Documents Act, often referred to as PIPEDA, and some provincial statutes. In the context of employee information, PIPEDA applies to only federally regulated organization, which is 10% of the Canadian workforce. I believe that in the age of big data, government has the duty to protect the digital privacy of employees and to deal with the current practice of digital surveillance. Therefore, today, I am launching a consultation process with the intention of bringing forward a comprehensive package, including a private member's bill, to examine the issue of digital surveillance by employers of Canadians who work remotely from home. Right now, in Canada, there is a patchwork of rules and gaps across the country, and we need a framework that will protect the privacy of employees who decide to work from home. I will be consulting with employers over the next few months to help bring some clarity around employee digital privacy rights, as employers sometimes struggle to navigate this patchwork of rules. We need a system that makes sense for both employers and employees. And my purpose today is to better understand how prevalent the issue of employee surveillance is in Canada, to investigate issues such as employee permission rights, what data employers are collecting, how this data is being stored and protected, and the impact that it's having on Canadian workers. My plan is to consult with Canadians who work from home, to consult with privacy specialists in academia and in the legal profession, and with representatives from industry, labor, government, and non-governmental sectors, and report on these consultations. I will be meeting with representatives from other levels of government to build on their work. And my hope is to propose legislation later this year, if accepted by Parliament, would bring forward the right protections in an ever-changing digital age, to ensure all Canadians that work from home could rest assured that they and their family is protected. I will also propose other measures, a comprehensive framework that puts the rights of employees right at the center. If you'd like to participate in this process, you can follow us by following the hashtags, #MyWorkMyRights, and en français, #MonFeuillet-Mes-Droits. I'd like to thank everyone for being here today, and now I'll turn it over for questions.
Thank you very much, Mr. Coto. We will take questions in the room and then on Zoom. If you do have a question on Zoom, I'd ask that you use the hand raise function. to signify that you have a question. Okay, seeing there are no questions in the room, we will go on Zoom. Once again, if you do have a question for Mr. Coteau, I'd encourage you to use the raised hand function. Okay, there are no questions on Zoom, so this ends our press conference. Thank you very much, Mr. Coteau.
Appreciate your time.